Hi there, Yogi, Virendra Yogi, beloved friends. In this video, I will be sharing with you the enlightening thoughts and what people called always a strangest secret about the infinite intelligence, about the supernatural spiritual forces, what we called omnipresent, omniscient, and all powerful, permeating through the entire universe. But very few have really sensed it, perceived it, conceived it, and used in their day-to-day life. And their life was really meaningful, purposeful, and such people really made the world so beautiful. So what I mean to say, the greatest power, the supreme power which is above everything else, which governs the entire universe, which has very mysterious and latent forces and power, because that power is energy, and you must have experienced some ordinary source of energy like the electromagnetic waves. Our eyes can only perceive the visible range of the electromagnetic waves. We cannot feel X-rays by eyes but by some other sensors. We cannot see beyond that visible range. We cannot see the energy in hydrogen atom. We cannot see energy in atoms. But once you create certain environment and conditions and use the formula what Einstein gave us, E equal to mc square, means energy and mass, they are convertible from one form to another, that will explode. And experience you have done in Hiroshima, Nagasaki by atomic bomb bombardments, beloved friends. Similarly, the more you become enlightened, the more you become intelligent. Still you can know everything else, but you can have some insight of it. At one of the greatest scientists, Albert Einstein, perceived something invisible. And these people connected their mind with that of the infinite intelligence, the supreme forces and power, the nature, and they could get some mysterious phenomena happening in the universe. And he gave general theory of electricity, general theory of relativity, not electricity, photoelectricity, what I mean. He also discovered photoelectric effect, and world recognized him as one of the greatest scientists, beloved friends. But again, I caution you, Einstein was ordinary mortals, don't treat him that supreme power. He has his own perception about that infinite intelligence. He said about something God, no personal God, but the natural forces and natural laws. He was correct. Another great person in that chain is Buddha, Gautama Siddhartha. This man also used his brain. He never was superstitious. He wanted to perceive the truth by his own enlightening wisdom. And as you know, the supreme power is your mind. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can perceive and achieve for you. And Buddha did it. That's why Einstein was influenced by Buddha's thinking. His brain was much more enlightened and much more powerful than Einstein, Newton, even any human being born on earth. Buddha, he saw everything clearly in his imagination through meditation. And he said himself, I am a truth. He realized what is the supreme power. He understood universe better than Einstein, Newton, anybody else. That's why Einstein understood Buddhism better than any other religion. Other religions are based on some hypothetical, esoteric concepts, philosophical faith and belief and other perceptions. But Einstein realized Buddhism, which was based on the universal phenomena, which is undeviating and absolute truth, that is called cause and effect. Sowing and reaping, action and reaction. So whatever you do in your mind by thinking, the thought become really things. Thoughts are things. And Buddha said, we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thought. With our thought we make the world. And Einstein agreed 100%. Because he was a scientist. He believed in cause and effect. And Buddha really told his story, so he understood that Buddhism is not considered religion. It is a really very technological innovation. Somebody can consider it religion, but it is not religion at all. It is a way of life. It is a truth. It is based on truth, justice, peace, love, and non-violence and forgiveness. Love, love, love. Respect, respect for everyone. Forgiveness, that is the foundation of Buddhism, cause and effect. You have absolute control on your mind. And your mind is everything else. Your thought is everything else. A lot of wisest people on the earth, Marcus Aurelius Antonius also said, your life is what your thoughts makes of it. The greatest of the great, Ralph Waldo Emerson, said, a man is what he thoughts makes of it. Even Jesus said, a man is as he thinks in his heart. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, beloved friends. So what I tell you, try to understand what you call by different names, God, Allah, and whatsoever supernatural power it is in you, in your mind. Broaden your mind, enlighten your mind. Don't believe in anybody else. What told Ralph Waldo Emerson? Self-reliance, self-confidence, self-belief. Try to perceive God, what is God. I have realized God. Don't joke, don't mock. I don't even trust Einstein. I don't trust even Buddha. I don't even Jesus. I have my own perception and realization. Yes, that is called self-reliance. See from your own vision. See from your own mind. Universal law is there in operation, and that is God. That is Allah. That is everything else. Different people have different perception. That force, that energy, which permeates through the entire universe. But your foundation is optimism, positive mental attitude, then that intelligent energy will pass through your mind, and it will make your mind aligned like a domain cinematic field, and you will be understanding exactly what is that supreme power, what we called by different names. But universal truth is omniscient, omnipresent, yes, that absolute power, and that is to be perceived by you. Nobody else can realize that. It is through your wisdom. There are two ways to understand that supreme power. One is tremendous belief and faith in your mind that there is a all-pervading, omnipresent, omniscient power which is also passing through your mind, that imaginary force, that imaginary supreme power, that is called belief and faith, and then that support will come to you. Yes, because you will think that great power is with me in your mind, in your belief, in your faith, and it can be created by chanting, incantation, or reaffirmations. There is a power which is everywhere, but you have to sense it through your belief and faith. Another way is what Buddha said, Gautama Siddhartha, by meditation. Meditation, your brain will get connected to the universal forces and you will start perceiving it. Beloved, Buddha was not an experimental scientist, but he has the power of mind. Even Einstein was doing less experiment but thinking most of the time. Even Thomas Alva Edison, he was thinking most of the time. It is in your thought. That's why it is said, in your bark of soul reclines the commanding master. He does but sleep, wake him. That is called your imaginative power. Your sensor is your mind. Then you will get that creative, supreme power, magical power. Through believing in faith, you will get realization. Beloved friends, I have realized God. Even one of the greatest monk of India, whom the world respects because he was a Vedantist, he understood the ancient Indian wisdom, said and shared with Buddha, Jesus, and everyone else, which is the real discovery of the ancient Indians. Ask, you will be answered with faith. Faith, faith, faith. Ask, you will be answered. Knock the door will open for you, but with faith. Seek, you will find, with faith. With total devotion, total concentration, total commitment and passion. I have realized it. I don't believe anybody what he says. But I believe Jesus, I believe Buddha, I believe Vivekananda, I believe Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you read Ralph Waldo Emerson, spiritual laws, he is saying, brother, God is there. God is there. Ha ha. Yes, the supreme power is there. Otherwise, this harmony in the universe will not be there. There is a law governing everything else.